It's been about 4 years since I properly watched Minecraft content, and you are most likely in the same boat, because the last time I properly watched Minecraft was when Tommy and its videos were popular. And you might be thinking, but you have uploaded Minecraft content recently, so why don't you actually watch Minecraft content? And that's because content's kind of dead in 2025 in my opinion, and I've been watching and playing other games and, you know, doing other stuff. But hi, my name is James, and I have wanted to do a video about this since I watched Schlatt's video years ago. But I was quite young back then, so I didn't really have the proper story for the video. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my own experiences from Minecraft, why it's my favourite game, and why I believe it's never going to die, even after how crappy the YouTube community has become. So let's get into it. Gaming in the 2010s was a lot different, and for a 6-year-old James at the time, I was just starting primary school and kind of learning about technology, and still watching Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah, I know, goated show. But another thing I used to do was also watch my dad play games on it, on the console. I think it was the it was the Xbox 360 Elite, that was the thing, the Gears of War one. And he used to play a ton of different games on there, but one of them was Call of Duty. He really wasn't into games like Minecraft and stuff, but that was what actually originally got me into the gaming. And with it still being 2011, I actually hadn't found out about Minecraft around this time. And if we skip over to 2012, it changes. YouTube. I found out about the platform. I can't exactly remember exactly where or how, but I started to watch gaming videos on there until I came across Stampy Longnose, or Longhead as you might know him. But for me, he kickstarted everything and pretty much turned me into who I am now, and I'll get into that in a second. But his videos first sparked my interest to play Minecraft. I remember begging my parents to get my Minecraft for weeks until my birthday came around, when I first tried the game out on the Xbox 360. Now, the game was extremely bare bones then. We didn't have nearly as much as the stuff as we have now, there's a lot. But I played this game so much to start off with with the big influence of Stampy. I remember rushing back home to watch his newest videos and just try out some of the stuff he did in his own world, but in my own. I even started to record videos, or at least attempt to, holding my really tiny tablet at the time on a plastic box, and sometimes my family were recording it for me as well, which gives us this really funny clip to look back on. Just watch this real quick.
Hello and to the good guys, this is James playing on the Minecraft PS3, whatever it is, and today we're going to be building probably a watchtower, and probably.
Now, that was a while ago, and if we push even further towards 2016 to 2018 era, somewhere around there, I had another YouTube channel where I recorded videos about Minecraft. They weren't really good videos at all, but I was just making them for the fun of it, really. But you can still see that channel on YouTube. It is up. So, I mean, if you want to go check out the scuffed videos on there, go ahead. It was on my crap laptop, but it's in the description down below. But yeah, back onto the main topic, Minecraft. I love how there's things that you can pursue if you want to, but it's completely optional. It made me be creative in this game, which was honestly really enjoyable, and being an 8-year-old at the time, I had no other commitments except for school. But at the end of the day, I didn't really have tests or anything to do like that. Most of my free time, actually, not all of it, basically most of my free time was spent gaming. And most of the best memories I had from that game was from when I was younger. And just the curiosity of not knowing everything and trying to build my first dirt hut, or maybe my first diamonds, or just wandering around listening to this perfect melody in the background. Minecraft's music is perfect. It's not crazy by any means, not too complicated. I can even play one of the songs on the piano, bearing in mind it's not that good, but I'll play it in the background so you can hear it. And it's just a perfect level of simple and peacefulness at the same time that you just need in this game. And I believe the main reason why it's so good is just because it's the one thing that has stayed the same, just the one thing that has stayed the same throughout its lifetime. Loading in to hear the melody of Subwoofer Lullaby or Sweden always reminds me of the memories I had on this game when I was younger. But it's that good that for a while I had Minecraft's music in my top 100 on Spotify. I don't know if it's still there, I haven't checked, but I do remember a time where there was quite a few Minecraft songs in the top 100. I still remember when lockdown happened. It was 2020, you know, stuck indoors with just me and my console and obviously my family and my friends. And we decided to start a Minecraft world, just us four, and we built so much on there. You don't even know. It's crazy. And you know, beat the Ender Dragon. We had like mini little little fights on there, I guess you could call it. I was gonna say debacles, but little fights on there, I guess, with them like flooding my base and me burning some of their houses down when they fought me. We built farms, you know, found glitches, like a crazy duplication glitch that we had never heard about before, but we just used that, like abused that like so much. And then obviously it ended up getting patched. And then one of our friends hoarded all the fireworks that we had left for ourselves. And yeah, it was just really fun, that was. And you know, I remember when I used to make mini Hypixel worlds on like the Minecraft Xbox One edition, the one without command blocks. And I made a very bad version of Bed Wars. It used redstone in dispensers, and I used to like host like little groups on Xbox to try and like fill out a lobby of it. And it was always amazing. It was just so much fun. But the only thing is, obviously, you had people that would just like try to break under the map, and then you know the redstone I'd made. I just remember there was so much that happened that was just, oh, I spent so much time on that, but it was so much fun at the same time. But obviously nowadays we have so much like other stuff and other ways to do these like redstone things that it's just getting too complicated nowadays, and it just gets really confusing at times. And that's why when I play the game now, especially when I make an SMP or you know survival or anything, I just like to take the game slowly. I just like to build, get my stuff done, you know, build some nice little things, even though my building skills are still terrible, even though I've played this game for like 10 years, And I used to have a survival world as well, but the only problem is it kind of got, like, deleted. I got hacked, and then it ended up getting deleted when I reset my PC, so it's kind of depressing, that is, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of crazy how this one game, though, has stayed with me for, like, most of my life. And it's a thing, like, I always think about, like, when I'm making videos, or when I'm playing the game itself, or even listening to the music, I always have that, like, thought in the back of my mind. I have spent most of my time playing this game. And it's the one game that every memory I've had on it, I will just cherish for basically the rest of my life, realistically. And it's the same thing with every other game you play. You're gonna have memories of every other game you play. But this is the one for me that I can say with full confidence that is very good. It's perfect. Like all of the content creators I've met on here, all of, you know, the reason I started Twitch and, you know, YouTube here is to complete, and the reason why you're seeing this video right now is because I've started Minecraft. Like, that's the thing, it's everything that's built up over the last few years, or the last, you know, 15 years is the reason why I'm here now. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed my little talk on Minecraft. Hopefully this gave you an insight into your own thoughts and kind of like nostalgia about the game as well, and made you think about that. If you did enjoy, please subscribe, and obviously comment down below your own stuff with Minecraft, you know, funny moments, memories, anything, and yeah, I'll reply to them as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Have a great rest of your day.